Greetings, everyone. This is me, Zahra Bazak. Uh, so I chose to talk about this Ex-Shia ex-Muslims ongoing coming here, commenting, using my mental health illness challenge, and how he comments the things he says against me, falsely accusing me, discouraging me. So that means that today I'm going to analyze this and show you how our society, even the hypocritical society, powerful people, what they do, how they make the person go insane and wish they were dead. Because why? We've seen what they have been hiding, their crimes. Or, for example, if in Islam something is haram and yet they have done it, then what do? Right? If another person sees it, they wish that they had not seen it. And if it comes out, what do? Either they would take action in a covert manner or in a gaslighting covert, in other ways to eliminate them, to make them go crazy or to eliminate them in other ways. Say that she's crazy, don't come here. This makes what I suspected about Ali Shah, ex-Muslim, true, that he's a false ex-Muslim, fake ex-Muslim, he's a Shia. And look how he uses the freedom of speech, totally exploiting it. What he said in my previous live streams, in the comment section live chat. Oh, I can harass a mentally ill person. It's my right. I have, not like that, but the way he puts his words and all, how he builds his words and puts it here. So this is a great crime against humanity we've done. And then he says, what is humanity? You don't even know what humanity is. Very rude, sharp, but tamiz, rude person. And he studied my psychology, right? So he knows what ticks me and that I can't avoid it or I can't neglect it because it's mental illness. I get out of control. You're supposed to cooperate here. So the reason why I've come here, not ignoring it, because what I've been through last night also, what was again I was reminded of, and why I could have lost my mind, my head. It just the feeling shot up to my head again. Demons attacking me. I feel that in this world I've been contaminated by the world, but I see it. Um, like we should have help calls, where the person feels like, oh, they're going to do something bad, whether hurt themselves or what, so they can speak about it on the helpline. We should have a helpline for that. So someone is saying that I'm not well and all this, yet how this person has come. You can see these are like the criminals, and the more clever ones um, would not do what Ex-Shia is doing, but Ex-Shia is exposing those criminals here who do it behind, in the dark. They do their crimes, or what is against. They go against their religion, but they pray 5 times a day. Hypocrites or something. And then when another person finds out, and they find out that another person has found out about them, they don't talk to you. They evade you. They will ignore you, and then even they can do the works against you. How many of you think about it, right? If I knew your secret, I saw it. Not that you told me, but I saw it. And how many of you want if I saw through you, how many of you here would want me dead or wish me dead or wish that I had gone crazy or that I do go crazy? So this is the reason for gaslighting and the devilish ways that we take, because we're not honest people. Hypocrisy due to religion also. And we do things and then we care about our reputation. We don't want anyone to catch us. You see, there was someone long time ago, my mother's cousin's son. He had visited my house. He was very intelligent, very intelligent. He was in St. Patrick's School. So I went to the bathroom and I had one of my smokes and I put it in the gutter. When he went there, it was that servant's bathroom, inside, not outside, where the clothes are washed and all those maids come and use that one for the females inside. So he went there and he came to me and he said, I found the cigarette butt in the gutter. You were smoking, right? So I said, yes. So I found him so intelligent. Later on, many years later, I found out that unfortunately, he had lost his mind. So praying like I was, like Imam Hussain, we believe in Imam Hussain. His father was a very good ENT doctor and all this, and his mother was my mother's relative. So what we do is that I later on, when I realized, intelligent people who can see through and find out, these are the ones we would want. I didn't want, I was like never wanting to hurt him or anything, but then later on I was told that he was made to go insane. There was something going on there, a story that his best friend or someone, a friend of his, gave him something in the barn to make him go insane. His mother went from post to pillar searching for, a remedy, a cure for him. She couldn't find one. So then the friend, being jealous or something, because he was very, very intelligent and he was very close to a priest at that time. He was a favorite of Father Lobo. So please be careful, and about a majority of people, ex-Muslims, you know what this Ali Shah ex-Muslim uses against me, trying to discourage me in every way, ongoing attacks on me. Every time he comes here, he has to say that you don't have many followers. And which ex-Muslim? He stands for all the ex-Muslims on this social media, as if pretending. They are the ones who are guilty. These are the ones. They would want us to be in the hospital, heavily drugged. Look at this. He comes here without any remorse or anything. Since childhood, I've seen this, it came out against my aunt. Her mother, my grandmother, did something to me that you don't dream of doing to a child. Right? So I disagreed with the fact that something about her daughter in Karachi, when they were in Karachi. So they can, these kind of people who, yes, majority are with the criminals, politicians, criminals in insanely criminal, power-hungry people? Are you going to say that is, I mean, you can't look at majority in this way. You have to look at the content, the quality of the thing, not how many people are following with them. Majority, even in the Quran, it says majority will not believe. And we never used to, I don't want to put others, I didn't want to put others down, but of course, there may be a majority for some ex-Muslims. It's great to see that they have many followers, and I have very few, but I wouldn't compare. You see, this is the way you bring out jealousies and trying to, make the person feel so insecure, and that this is the root cause of one of the root causes of insecurity, and making the person feel jealous of the other. If the parent does that, then this is very bad, very bad. Saying that, oh, my child, my one child, look, son, or example, I'm just giving an example, has so many followers, and you are nothing. Is that the way to even? That's such a, I think it's downright evil. So this is the way. And who are you to come here? Huh? And accuse me and tell me that I should be in the hospital? Huh? He's come now. I knew he would come here. I had a feeling. Who are you? Sorry, no copyrights infringement intended. Who are you to come here? What right? Who has given you the right to come here and say things against me and about my personal life? Last time, what you said, who will live with me and all this. And calling it freedom of speech. You never answer my questions. You don't need no special right to use YouTube. Who told you this? Who told you this? Why do you have comment section open if you can't handle it? I can handle some comments for the Muslims. I have put it here, but comments like yours. No, first you answer me this one question. Who are you to talk against me and come here against me? Answer that question. Who are you to say that YouTube should not allow me and should not give me access? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Answer the question. Who are you to come here and accuse me falsely and say things against me about my using my mental health and weaknesses? Ali Shah, ex-Muslim. Mrs. Shah. Have you ever lived with your mother? For how long? In America. I have lived with my mother until she was alive. You told me you don't even live with your mother in America in the same continent that you live. And accusing me that who will live with a crazy person like me, I should be in the hospital, I should not socialize, I should not use social media for human rights violations. Who are you to come here against me? Who are you to ask me after all the accusations that why I keep open comments here? I can do what I like here. When comments, everyone keeps comments open. Who are you to ask me such questions? After what you won't even take my answers. Why do you have comment section open? Now answer my question. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who has given you the right? Who are you? I have my case here. And with that, I'm doing about showing truth and guiding people, helping people. Also, it is very helpful for me, the social media, for my case that you use so nonchalantly, so wickedly. Without remorse, without shame, without any consideration. So these kind of people are guilty and they want you out, dead or insane. These are the criminals who have driven many insane, must have. They don't want you to know their crimes. This is why I came here, to expose this person and the likes of him, making people suffer through and through, trampling upon them. No regard for anyone's feelings. There's a movie, Indian movie. It's buffering now. So I have to come back if it keeps doing this. Who are you? Who are you? To keep coming here again and again. What kind of person are you? Yeah, you are that criminal, aren't you? You are that criminal. I've had people like attacks and all this. I can't get up, and you use my mental illness. If my mother didn't want to go to the hospital, there is no government, Pakistani or any government, that would put her in the hospital. because we respected her wishes. You can't even live with your mother in the United States. Look at yourself first before pointing fingers at others. Because of people like him, there are people who have gone insane and have to take medication because then the government and people like him who say quick fix, they don't get the criminal. They don't get the one who's made them go insane. But they make us take medication, go to the hospitals. Do you realize how much people are suffering because of these covert narcissists, psychopaths? How can we get them? They act like it's our fault, not theirs. He's one of them. Okay, see this, please, and help me. This is why I want to analyze this person and tell you these are the people who have driven others insane and want them locked up in jail or in the hospital. And then the government will say, oh, we have to give these people, you are insane. We give you medication. And it dulls the mind. It is worse. Quick fixes. Get the criminal, get the person who is responsible for doing all this, like him, Shah ex-Muslim. Nip it in the bud. That's why I come here, to tell you, show you, analyze this. From now onwards, I will be timing him out and ignoring him. But I have to expose him. Enough of ignoring such people from childhood. Such people made my mother go insane. Emotionally, have bouts. Very good outwardly. They can behave themselves. You see, he has not yet, he has given me abuse, but look at his words. This is enough. Those who are, like I don't want to say bad words, think bad or anything, but all this coming in my way, you have no idea how much I have suffered and have been suffering. Someone said in Pakistan that it was black magic on you, not only on me, but my family, immediate family members, my mother, her sisters. We've lost in cancer. My grandaunt. They can give cancer, they can give heart attacks. They can completely wreck your mental, health and your physical health. And if these people are given heavily medicines and injections and chained or what, because they're aggressive, some of them get very aggressive, then the criminal is free, scot-free. You're doing so much injustice. Please nip it in the bud. I'm suffering like anything, traumatized. Medicine doesn't work. If medicine worked on me, do you think I wouldn't take the psychiatric pills? Oh. It's so torturous, mental torture, that I'm giving a demon attack negative. All this, because I'm contaminated, and I say it by the people who's evil, the ones I loved, I invited. I said, come here, worries of someone. Every good deed I do, the reward for it I send to you. May God give to you. For every wrinkle I press from a face, may your wrinkles be pressed. And where are those people? They are silent, and silent is a killer. Okay, we didn't expect anything from them, but we just love them, and we wanted to respectfully, gracefully leave them to their life. There are people. There were in Karachi, Sister Gertrude, Mother Teresa of Calcutta, and Sister and Dr. Faw. Whereas, what are we doing to our children, our students, our ex-students? No social worker to trust here. What I mean to say is that Sister Gertrude, she left Germany to come to Karachi, Pakistan. There were Muslim mothers. My child is defective, they would throw it. And she would pick it up outside her Darul Sakoon house. Darul Sakoon. How many of us Muslims have been able to do this in Karachi? We can't take a beggar out of the street. When I wanted to, my father said, "Are you crazy? They will come and they will start stealing. God knows what they will do. This whole mafia." Pregnant women now out on the streets, opposite Askari apartment traffic light. And look at these people, these Pakistanis going to America for a better life, I guess. I've lived in Pakistan since 2009, 10, 11. Can't remember exactly, but around that. Until then, I was living. There were people who were saying, "You have a foreign passport, nationality. Go back to your country." There are Pakistanis dying to go there. You understand what I'm saying? Or those of you here listening, please take action now before it's too late, before people like him, and there have been people like him who want those poor, oppressed, driven to insanity people, children, teenagers, going to the hospital, taking psychiatric pills. He's the one also who doesn't want me to do this. Why? Because he is guilty. He keeps coming here. Why does he keep coming here? If he was not guilty, he would be like Kalthofer. Leave. Not come here. Right? Kalthofer. I said so many things to Kalthofer, thinking he's a disguise. He's in a Christian name or, foreign name. a Shia disguised. I said more than what I said to him, this Ali Shah ex-Muslim. He sends his daughter here for prayers for me. God bless you. I know you don't like Christians coming here, but look at this guy, the way he's come. I said worse things to call Toffer. I even threatened, God knows, may your mother, this daughter, God forbid, in that madness. It brought out that I'm being betrayed again by these Shias. And then later on, I found out there's an ayat in Surah Baqarah. We were on Surah Azab, ayat 37. That's another story. Why Prophet Muhammad concealed in his heart. I don't want to put the ex-Muslims down, but my content is different. That's their contract. They're unique in their way. I'm unique in my way. I didn't want to in my life trouble anyone. When I became insane and all this, my friend's friend emailed me, consult. I was like, how shall I do it? Thank you so much, but I don't want trouble. Email, even for in sending an email, like, okay, it took me some time. Assalamu alaikum. Like that, I was hesitating, reluctant. It took me such a long time to just put the greeting there. How shall I? Assalamu alaikum, Maulana Saab. I was so scared. Then afterwards, when my other friend told me that I should consult in Lahore, a Maulana, Shia Maulana, then I was like a little, like, yeah, yes, I. But first time, emailing a Maulana. So I never wanted to trouble anyone. And yet I found a video of someone saying that schizophrenic, they trouble others and themselves. Stigma against this. Also, we have to take so much, and so much we're being tortured here. You know what it does, mental illness? So I've never seen someone like him coming in this way against mentally ill people. What he's saying, this is too much. He should be fined or put in jail now. These are the ones who want to discourage us. Why? You know why, right? Foreigners know why. The criminals would want this. They would want to drive people insane. Those who know your secrets. Like I said, how many of you would wish me death or wish that I had gone insane if I saw through you? And you find out that I have seen through you. There are cases, many like this. That's why a movie on such a thing, such a case, Indian movie that I can't remember the name of it, and I can't even remember now. Two Amitabh Bachchans. I can't remember the songs, but I know that there was a double role of Amitabh Bachchan in that. Mera badla zarur lena. He's in the hospital, his brother, gone insane. Kiska, kyun keh raha hai? Why was he saying that to Amitabh Bachchan in that movie? To his brother, Mera badla zarur lena, in the mental hospital when they went to visit him. because someone drove him insane. And of course, people like, you see, he's a good example here, Ex-Shia ex-Muslim. Very good example of such people who want to drive you crazy, lock you up in the hospital, mental hospital, keep you on heavy drugs. They don't want you to come here. They want to discourage you any way they can. So for such people, the foreigners, the Western people say freedom of speech. For such people, not you and your likes, not this Ex-Shia ex-Muslim and his likes. Wherever there's a politician hides his crime, treason, we can save lives. There could be someone out there wanting to kill himself, commit suicide, because he can't take, because he's been driven to commit suicide, driven to it. How clever you are, Faris. Khalil Gibran. I have typed an extract. I had this book from Karachi when I was in Karachi. Honey Poison. I've taken an extract from this story from Khalil Gibran's, I think, second, third treasury. I can't speak properly. I'm shaking, chronic fatigue, this, that. You see this Honey Poison by Khalil Gibran, not Honey Poisoned. So many mistakes I make. You know how many years it's taken me to even speak moderately, normally, explain things from the Quran ayats. It takes many, many live streams for me. You know what vascular dementia can do to a person? Traumatized, hit mental, brain smashed. So many years, since year 2000. Men's burps, breathing heavily near my face, side of my face. You know how traumatized. Who's doing this to me? Who's assaulting me sexually? You know how traumatizing that is? It's a miracle that I can even speak here. Since year 2000, 1999, it started from someone watching from the internet. How clever you are, Faris. So I'll just read this part. Where is it? Let me see. And you see now, there's this kind of a smirky smile, or how do you say it, laugh. They're making fun. And it comes to me, it hits me here with energy. I can't ignore. In the beginning, I could not, for the life of me, ignore it. I've given you here distance, mind control, symptoms. How people should be dealing outside also. You have special needs. You have facilities. He's saying if you don't have a leg, if you've lost a leg, you should not go out. Why should people make the government or the country special needs, right? This is the way he wants you inside, locked up in the mental hospital, or for keep saying, yes, I don't I don't have any rights. I'm a burden to society. What will we say to the, like he told me, I shouldn't be going out, I should, and here, you don't need no special right to use YouTube. Of course, I don't need any special right. I just need, everyone has the right to use YouTube. I even pay for my premium YouTube. Father Estefan folded the letter and returned it to his pocket and sat by the window that opened upon the distant valley. He sailed long and deep in a great ocean of contemplation, and after wise and intense meditation, sometimes you need that really, what is on the surface, what is deep inside. Villette by Charlotte Bronte, what is on the surface. So, okay, back here. He stood up suddenly, as if he had found between the plaited folds of his intricate thoughts a delicate and horrible secret, disguised with diabolical shyness and wrapped with elaborate cunning. He cried out, Father Estefan, he cried out, how sagacious you are, Faris. How massive yet simple is your crime. You sent to him honey blended with fatal poison and enclosed death in a letter. And when Nabi pointed the weapon at his heart, it was your finger. And this is what you're working for here, Ali Shah Ex-Muslim, by coming here, keeping ongoing. Keep on coming here. You have kept on coming here. What do you see? This is what you intend to do here against me. Already I felt I didn't have rights in this world, a burden, when I was normal. Just a crisis in my life. And this I was thinking of recently and I couldn't get up. I don't know how Father Estefan got up, but in the case I'm in, energy, I can't get up now. I can't go out. I can't do this. I just realized how neglectful I've been. Only one bottle of water. Huh. I have to, there's lots of things. Who will? So, my grand aunt was right. किसी के मोहताज खुदा नहीं करे. Pray for me. She got cancer. She was the best cook I've ever had in my life. Pickles. We never used to show off. We never even said that we are contributors or else, sorry. let's contribute for the world. Sorry, there's a friend, ex-friend of Canada. Too much this nagging prep talk. All talk and nonsense. People who do this, they are nameless. They don't want to even be known. God is enough for them. I don't know what insecurities have come in us that we have to now tell our friends, I want to be independent. So, you know what? And contribute. Like when I become independent, some people help without even telling my grandaunt not to tell anyone. That great family, really. Some people go for money like anything. They have their father's inheritance money. It's not enough for them. When I used to ask Mimi, my grandaunt, you have money, Mimi? She used to open small purse she had that, that you use for small coins or something. God, Allah, look, I have lots of money. I said, oh, I'll go to her in a majlis. When I see her, she would open that button of her small black purse. Small. It's good for the coins now. See, I have so much money. For some people, even the father's inheritance money is not enough. Fighting for inheritance. Can you believe this? Allah Barai, she used to say, Allah is so big. Look at this small, like she wouldn't say small, but now in retrospect, maybe you have money. She would never take a single rupee from me. She never asked. Never. In fact, she used to bring fruits and jungle jalebi and fruits that we've never seen in our lives anywhere else. Pabora, it's like, you know what Pabora is? I went to an Indian shop here. They use that. They get dried up, and you eat. Oh, we used to eat those inside it was so yummy. Mimi used to bring them from Karadar. See, things like, and such good, very good quality. When I told someone else to bring it, they didn't bring that quality that Mimi used to bring. So that Lakshmi Devi, it's that sacred flower they worship. My goodness, Mimi used to bring that, and we used to eat the inside, pop, peel, and I eat it. It's Lakshmi Devi. It's that lotus flower. It's dried up, and then it has such tasty. I developed, because since childhood I used to eat. I developed a taste for it. Inside this white thing coming out, and you just have it. It's like a fruit from the lotus flower. They use those when you haven't peeled them, and everything becomes dry and hard. They use that for Lakshmi Devi's mala, rosary, tasbih. Oh my God. So you see, you don't want this kind of a thing to happen. And then my death, it will be the last camel, the last straw on the camel's back. This Ali Shah ex-Muslim, if he's not stopped, he keeps messing about my mind like this, coming here, accusing me. And I also have OCD, and also the voices that I can't stop, they're out of control. And then they start saying bad words. And then one day when I could see my mind gets blocked, even my sentences. I want to say something, it eats up and then it says what it wants to say. So it started to say B, C, D, right? That bad word in Urdu. And then I started, because I was being very attacked, and then in that uh, oppression, in that duress, here, just, I wouldn't go out saying that, but it happens mostly when I want to rest, or I'm um, trying to sleep. It picks up a lot of momentum. When I'm walking or when I go out, it's not there so much, but the tiredness, the PSTD is there, or what do you call it, post trauma syndrome, PTSD thing is there. You don't want, look, if I, and the psyche goes weird. He would want me to commit suicide. He's the last straw on the camel's back. Someone has sent here. Ex-Shia, ex-Muslim. I don't want to go to the hospital. My mother told me that she doesn't want to go to the hospital and not to ever give her shocks, put her in the psychiatric shocks, because she's seen her cousin blood coming out. Someone made him go insane. And there's another thing I want to tell you. Did we see it or did we not see it? People behave so well. The normal, you would say they're normal people out there. And that also dissipates a person's energy. Could drive you nuts. I did some searching online, like why would people go insane? It's like, first of all, it's a shock. Like the person has a good reputation. Maybe he's showing that he's a good principal. Like he's a good principal of a college or a school. She or he has a good reputation, loved, admired. He knows how to act. But at home, he's something else. So how Ex-Shia, ex-Muslim people, they could make you commit suicide. Bullying and all this is called also. This comes in bullying. There have been cases online. Harassment and bullying. You would make me think, oh yes, I am a great burden. Hardly anyone is following me. I mean, you don't know the psyche, of person attack negative demons, feels like that. And another thing is being betrayed by a loved one, dear, near one that you wanted to help. You didn't want anything from them. And then things coming. But there is some force here uh, which says that he is helping me. But I don't understand fully the Hinduism. But thank you, he's uh, helping me to keep calm now. I don't have to lose my mind. Go like wearing a sari. just inside my room, venting out, like my father said. If you're depressed, get depressed. Be in the room. Uh, One day you will get tired of being depressed, and you will come out. Right? So it's in the room. He told me if you have, okay, it's good that you punch on the pillow. Take venting out in your room, punching the pillow. Get your anger out. Bad pornographic and abuse, things I would never even think, dream of saying. That I've heard others saying, but I would never dream of saying that. Coming out through me when I realized what kind of people are they. There's some people who hide for their reputation and all, and want to show the other person is a crackpot, the other person is insane. Don't listen. Already in the court, how some lawyer, someone, we would need a guardian. So my case is, a mentally ill person they would not believe in. But I tell you I did this research, so I didn't talk about it completely. That there's this, did you see it or not? Did you see it or not? Did I say this? And then, that person acts like they are the person they've seen committing a crime. Or let's say, for example, in my case, I shouldn't give my case. Let's say the person is now married, but in her younger years, she was a lesbian. And that's where it rubbed inside of me. Right? And now they're like, they've got sons, children, 70 years old, 80 years old. Right? No, I didn't see it. I didn't see. I saw, but I didn't see. I don't know what I saw. It was shocking. And because I love my teacher and I left Karachi American School, some Pakistanis spread rumors coming to CAS in my O levels, and I had to go to the principal of that time, CAS, because my friend was with me. So they spread this false rumor against me that I kissed a girl, and that therefore they kicked me out of Karachi American School. And I know that I wasn't kicked out of Karachi American School, but initially I left Karachi American School because I said I should leave Miss Disa and go to Dubai. Maybe I'll go to Dubai. I was telling people, you could see in my yearbook, 1984, that my friends were saying, have a good time in Dubai and all this, not for vacations, but go and join a school there and study there. But I couldn't then leave my mother, and Karachi I loved. I went to Dubai with my father, but didn't work out. I didn't like it. I came back to Karachi. So that was later, like when I had left Karachi American School. So I thank God that I didn't go to Dubai. So I went to the Karachi schools, so trying the local schools. Anyways, the rumor was that I was kicked out. So I know that I had initially left it, but then later on because I was visiting my teacher, going there, they were sending a Karachi American School, said that once someone leaves, a student leaves us, it's not our policy to take them back. And also, before leaving, I was on probation in the sense that because this teacher of mine, we had a relationship, we had a friendship, family friendship. She now didn't want me or something. So My probation was that my punishment, because I loved her and I was too much for her, obsessed with her, and she couldn't work properly. Things were not working out for us. So she, what she did, so they sent me in the library instead of being there. My favorite subject, sports. I was very good in sports, and I enjoyed sports. And with the teacher, my teacher, family friend teacher, 6 years. Now, this was in the 6th year that they made me go to the library instead of going to PE, physical education. So the jerks like Ali Shaikh's Muslim, please see, they want you, you know, they want they they are they want you to commit suicide even. And using United Arab Emirates and using all the ex-Muslims that he stands for. Who is he? And the then financial help, and I was in the beginning very this thing that no, my father was having problems. We had to take help, financial help. So, and I'm very this thing, no, I don't want any help from any government, anyone. Right? No, I can't. And feeling this also heavy burden on me. This person could be the cause for my suicide now, adding to what I'm going through, the turmoil, the torture, mental torture, the physical torture. It's the toll it's had on my physical health. If I now commit suicide, it will be because of this man. But yeah, I would have. It's depressing to see, I've had enough now. If you don't take action, this means you are allowing people to do this, bully, harass the mentally challenged. And it will be in your hands too, but do you care? Who cares? So really, I just don't want much. I just, whatever my budget is, thanks to those helping very much. But I have to speak the truth. I have to share this religion also, my case. I wish I could keep quiet like those people who lost their limbs, who got injured. Not a whisper from them. 1976. Lately, also in London, 7/11. Many other people suffering, but not a whisper from them. I wish I was like them, not coming here with my case out open. But it became like this. I could not stop. I apologize greatly if I troubled it. Have been troubling people with this again and again and again on Facebook, on YouTube, here and there. I wish I had something better to do or to keep this inside, suffering. The mental torture, the assault, physical, it it's physical also under my skin. Sorry, I cannot keep patience. I have to come out here using, so as I start to use Facebook and now YouTube. So little by little, like how many times my friends, the page, Christians made a page on Facebook trying to help me, but I was saying it's not helping me. The quotes coming there, and I said, "Oh, thank you so much." But there's some enemy inside, demon, that it's like Pac-Man. It's eating up. The wounds, my wounds, they would again and again be opened, salt, pepper, chilies poured. And my other friend who was working, I was apologizing to her, sending her text messages, uh, and she would say, "Let them come, let them come." I'm not. She was so great, so wonderful with me at that time when there was no one who would understand. Very few people. Even the friend in Dubai, now she's from Canada, Dubai, originally Pakistani. I sent her some things on Facebook Messenger. Like she was like, and this was the time I was in year 2000 somewhere when Facebook came out. She started to use it too. She was like, I'm busy and you're sending me so much. I was like, oh, sorry, I thought this was like email. Maybe because at that time in Karachi, I didn't have a mobile. I had a mobile, but it wasn't like notifications were coming on my mobile or anything. I don't know how it was in Dubai for her. I thought that the messenger was like a email thing, sending messages which she can later check after her work, or just send her what I find right now on hijab. And even she was like, for that. So can you imagine? I mean, my Shia friend, Mariam, then when I told her you can talk to my Shia friend Mariam about this, we had some disagreement on the religion and she wanted to have an upper hand. She said, is Mariam going to be bashing me? I said, what in the world is she? So Mariam was working in Karachi and I was sending her text messages like, Maria, so my principal is psycho. She says, both of you are great. You are great in your way. She's great in her way. But I had that madness, right? At that time. No, no, Maria, you're not with me. You know that I became like that. Text messages while she's working. And then I would, I'm really sorry, Mariam. And she said, no, no, let it be. Keep keep sending me text messages. So this friend, only this friend, not even the principal call, not even a call from the principal. Can you imagine? And I'm there, oh, surviving for the principal. My Christian friends' family would want to come over for Eid, and I'd have to tell them I can't see you. I'm in a deplorable condition. I can't even get up. So please realize what the mentally ill patients, what they're going through. Quick fixes and all. Well, for the time being, maybe someone who's aggressive, but it doesn't work. Pills don't work on many, and they shouldn't be in the hospital. If they can work and they can survive and the pills help them, like Lady Gaga said, I know, she said she knows. I would never allow her to take the pills. right? So there's a thing that it's negative. But she says, I have to, and she goes on with her life. So there's people like Ali Shah Muslim. Like, sorry, about Lady Gaga, but I used to tell my mother also to stop the pills. And when she would have, it would be even more withdrawal symptoms and all this. I just didn't want her. I wanted her to be normal, but she couldn't. Withdrawal symptoms, and then you have to keep going to the doctor slowly. You have to do it slowly. I don't know how these people travel. Then if you're rich, you can afford to then go to London to a doctor or some abroad to America with these pills. You have to take the stock dependency on psychiatric medication. It's so sad for me. I've seen this most of my life. I don't like it, and neither did my mother. My mother told me never to take pills, psychiatric medication. She wanted me to promise her. She told me she had prayed for us all that we would never take these pills. It makes you dull and inactive more than before. So this is very bad. The side effects some people have. Sometimes they say now new drugs have come out, psychiatric medications, and they are better, less side effects. But all of them, it's still not the same. It's terrible. You can't, it feels like they've numbed you, and you feel more like you're not you, emotions cannot be processed properly. The true hurt, when you leave it, it comes back in like a fourfold, hits you. So it's an escape they found. It's a treatment, not a cure. So that you don't feel deeply, it desensitizes you and things like that. Okay, so this, please see that these kind of people don't keep going on, and that our voices are heard, not theirs, against us. So if they have a problem somewhere, please do their therapy, help them. Reach out to Ali Shah ex-Muslim. I hope those ex-Muslims he's used backing him against me. Please be responsible now and reach out to this also. I understand what's happened in Jaipur or somewhere. You would talk about this, but please take him on the side, have a private conversation with him. It is your responsibility. Ex-Muslims he's used against me here with himself. Okay, thank you. I will come back later. I need a break. Thank you so much. Please reach out to people and don't let such people break you and make you commit suicide. Thank you. Please do everything you can. Reach out when you are. I have often said this. What is it? Authorities concerned, supporters. I need support, not this. Supporters, social workers, reach out. We have now social media. Avail it. I'm availing it for my case also, and Islam, against Islam. the truth against Islam and justice for all. Thank you so much.